The water supply system in Nantou can be divided into 15 systems: Puli, Dapingding, Wusha, Sun Moon Lake, Dahua, Nantou, Shuili, Sini, Saotuan, Pingding, Lugu, Dili, Runluan, Luana, and Guishing. Among these, the Puli, Sun Moon Lake, Nantou, Shuili, Saotuan, Lugu, and Guishing systems are more significant in scale. The current water supply in the Nantou area is 170,000 cubic meters per day, with 70,000 cubic meters per day provided by surface water and 100,000 cubic meters per day by groundwater. Besides stream water serving as a surface water source, water stored in Sun Moon Lake or tailwater from power plants can also be diverted to water purification stations for use. As of 2020, Nantou County had a population of 490,000, with 390,000 people receiving tap water, resulting in a water supply coverage rate of approximately 81%. The Puli system includes the first, second, and third Puli water purification stations, among a total of 5 stations. The system's water sources come from 16 wells, with an output capacity of up to 27,000 cubic meters per day. The supply areas include most regions of Puli Township, as well as parts of Taomi Village and Guangqing Village. There are still 5 villages in Puli Township without a water supply. The third water purification station in the Puli system is located in Puli Township, equipped with deep wells, clear water reservoirs, and a chemical control room. The Sun Moon Lake system mainly comprises the Sun Moon Lake Water Purification Station. Its water sources include 2 wells, Shiga River, Mujilan River, Gonglin River, infiltration water from Sun Moon Lake, and stored lake water. The station has an output capacity of up to 7,000 cubic meters per day, supplying water to 16 districts in Yuchi Township. The Sun Moon Lake Water Purification Station is located on a high slope beside Sun Moon Lake, with a significant elevation difference from the urban area, allowing the use of gravity to supply water to the city. The purification facilities include rapid sand filters, slow sand filters, and wastewater basins. The Nantou system includes the Nangang Water Purification Station, Jiaha Water Purification Station, among a total of 10 purification stations. The system's water sources come from 22 wells and the Pinglin River. The output capacity is up to 64,000 cubic meters per day, supplying areas such as most of Mingjian Township, 9 districts in Nantou City, 21 districts in Zhongliu Township, and 15 districts in Fenyuan Township, Changhua County. The Nangang Water Purification Station in the Nantou system is located in Nantou City. Its purification facilities include pumps, clear water reservoirs, and a chemical control room. The Shuili system includes the Shuili, Jiji, Yanjiang, and Ruizhou water purification stations. The system's water sources come from 3 wells and tributaries of the Shuili River. The Shuili system has an output capacity of up to 113,500 cubic meters per day, supplying areas such as most of Zhushan Township, Mingjian Township, the entire Jiji Township, 16 districts in Shuili Township, and Zhongliu Township. The Shuili Water Purification Station in the Shuili system is located in Shuili Township, near the Shuili River. Its purification facilities include collecting wells, chemical control room, sedimentation tanks, rapid sand filters, clear water reservoirs, and wastewater basins. The Jiji Water Purification Station in the Shuili system is located in Jiji Township. The headwater comes from the tailwater of the Jugong Hydropower Plant and is transported through an 8-kilometer-long water pipeline to the purification station. The purification facilities include primary settling tanks, flocculation basins, sedimentation tanks, rapid sand filters, clear water reservoirs, and a wastewater treatment system. The Tsao-Yunlin system includes the first and second Tsao-Yunlin water purification stations, among a total of 6 stations. The system's water sources come from 29 wells, with an output capacity of up to 73,800 cubic meters per day. The supply areas include the entire Tsao-Yunlin Township, 7 districts in Nantou City, 13 districts in Zhonglia Township, and 2 districts in Fenyuan Township, Changhua County. The second water purification station in the Tsao-Yunlin system is located in Tsao-Yunlin Township. Its purification facilities include clear water reservoirs and aeration towers. The Lugu system includes the Lugu Water Purification Station. The system's water source comes from the Baisha River, with an output capacity of up to 8,000 cubic meters per day, supplying the entire Lugu Township. The Lugu Water Purification Station in the Lugu system is located in Lugu Township. Its purification facilities include a primary settling tanks, flocculation basins, sedimentation tanks, rapid sand filters, chemical control room, clear water reservoirs, and sludge thickeners. The gushing system includes the Jiji Weir Water Purification Station. The system's water source comes from the Beigang River, with an output capacity of up to 5,500 cubic meters per day, supplying most of the Gushing Township. The Jiji Weir Water Purification Station in the Gushing system is located in Gushing Township. Its purification facilities include flocculation basins, sedimentation tanks, rapid sand filters, chemical control room, and clear water reservoirs. In the past, the water supply system in Yunlin could be divided into the Dunan Water Supply System, Linyi Water Supply System, Dolio Water Supply System, Hui Water Supply System, Shiluo Water Supply System, Baozhong Water Supply System, Beigang Water Supply System, Shualin Water Supply System, Toku Water Supply System, Gukeng Water Supply System, Sihu Water Supply System, Luanbei Water Supply System, and Milia Water Supply System. The primary source of water was groundwater extraction within the region. In 2001, the Jiji Weir was completed. The main purpose of the North Bank Connecting Channel was to supply irrigation water to the Changhua and Nantou areas, while the South Bank Connecting Channel primarily supplied domestic and industrial water to the Yunlin area. In 2002, the Jiji Weir and Linyi water diversion works were constructed. The Jiji Weir could collect water from the Changhua River into the South Bank Connecting Channel. The Linyi water diversion works allowed the water from the connecting channel to be diverted to various areas through gates and water transmission canal. In 2003, the water pipeline from the Linyi water diversion works to the Miliao Offshore Industrial Park was completed. In 2006, the Linyi Water Purification Station was completed, purifying water from the South Bank Connecting Channel to supply domestic water to parts of Yunlin. In 2015, to supply raw water to the Hushan Reservoir, the Nantou Weir was constructed to impound water from the Changhua River. In 2016, the Hushan Reservoir was completed along with the new Hushan Water Purification Station. The headwater was the Changhua River water impounded by the Nantou Weir, which was sent to the Hushan Reservoir to supply raw water to both the Linyi and Hushan water purification stations, jointly supplying water to the Yunlin area. The current water supply sources in the Yunlin area are mainly divided into 3 types: surface water from the Jiji Weir, reservoir water from the Hushan Reservoir, which was part of the Hushan Reservoir project completed in 2016, and groundwater from the former water supply systems that have been consolidated into the Yunlin water supply system. The current water supply for domestic use in Yunlin is 237,200 cubic meters per day, primarily provided by the Jiji Weir and Hushan Reservoir. Irrigation water is supplied by the Jiji Weir, providing 7,063,300 cubic meters per day. The offshore industrial park receives water from the Jiji Weir, which is diverted through the Linyi water diversion works via dedicated pipelines, supplying 251,400 cubic meters per day. The Jiji Weir, located in Jiji Township, Nantou County, was completed and put into use in 2001. It is an on-stream reservoir with a total capacity of 10.05 million cubic meters, a catchment area of 2,034 square kilometers, and a reservoir area of 242 hectares. Its primary function is to intercept water from the Changhua River to supply agricultural, domestic, and industrial water to the Changhua-Yunlin-Nantou areas. It is currently the largest weir in Taiwan and the reservoir with the highest water intake capacity. Due to the uneven flow rates of the Changhua River during wet and dry seasons, residents in the Changhua-Yunlin areas have long extracted groundwater, causing groundwater and soil salinization and exacerbating land subsidence. With economic development and population growth, the demand for domestic water and industrial water for the Yunlin offshore industries has significantly increased. To meet the growing water demand, the Water Resources Agency implemented the Jiji Joint Water Diversion Plan in 1990, constructing the Jiji Weir and other facilities to increase the supply of surface water and reduce groundwater extraction. This aimed to provide sufficient surface water resources to the Yunlin area to alleviate land subsidence issues in coastal regions and to supply domestic water for the Yunlin area as well as industrial water needed for the Yunlin Offshore Industrial Park. The body of Jiji Weir is an OG-shaped concrete gravity dam, with a total length of 352.5 meters, including sluiceways and spillways. The Weir crest has 18 floodgates and 4 sluice gates, along with 1 fishway. Near the Jiji Weir is the major transportation route Jiji Bridge and a first-class historical site, EP15. The spillway of the Jiji Weir has 18 gates, each 15 meters wide and 10 meters high, with the Weir crest at an elevation of 205.25 meters. The spillway outlet aligns with the bridge openings, and the bridge abutments are integrated with the spillway gate piers in a straight line. One spillway opening is reduced to avoid damaging the bridge and the EP15 historical site. The Jiji Weir has 4 sluice gates, each 6.25 meters wide and 7 meters high, with the Weir crest at an elevation of 198.75 meters, designed as a concrete trough structure. The primary function of the sluiceway is to prevent excessive sediment accumulation in front of the water intake point, ensuring good water quality. The Jiji Weir includes 1 fishway located next to the south bank water intake point, allowing fish to migrate upstream to spawn. The Jiji Weir functions as an on-stream reservoir on the Changhua River. Under normal conditions, it functions as a regulating pool to improve water utilization efficiency by adjusting temporal water differences. During flood seasons, it reverts to being part of the Changhua River's flood control system. Therefore, surrounding polder dikes are set up around the Jiji Weir's storage area, such as the Liutsua, Linwei, and Fanzilio dikes, serving as flood control dikes during floods and as storage structures when the reservoir storage structure. The Liutsua dike is a counterfort retaining wall structure, 669.3 meters long. The Linwei dike is an earthen embankment, approximately 2,600 meters long, and the Fanzilio dike is an earthen embankment, 1,042 meters long. The North Bank connecting channel runs from Jiji to Jisheng Township in Changhua, spanning 51 kilometers. It supplies irrigation water to approximately 40,000 hectares of farmland in Changhua, dryland farming on the Bagua Plateau in Mingjian Township, Nantou County, and domestic water to the Changhua area. Additionally, near the river elevation drop in Mingjian, there is a Jugong Hydropower Plant. This plant generates electricity while supplying water to the Changhua urban area. The North Bank water intake point is designed to withdraw water at 77 cubic meters per second. It has a bell-shaped structure with 2 layers, each with 8 water intake openings. The elevation of the water intake point is 203.25 meters, and it includes an emergency gate. The North Bank grit removal tank is located in Chaoling Lane, Jiji Town. It features 2 grit removal tanks, 2 diversion gates, 12 sluice gates, 2 drainage gates, and a partial flume. Each grit removal tank contains 12 sedimentation troughs. The water delivery process for the North Bank connecting channel involves water from the Changhua-Yunlin-Nantou River entering the North Bank water intake point of the Jiji Weir, passing through a water diversion culvert and the North Bank grit removal tank. Part of the water flows into the Bao Canal, while another part is delivered to areas such as Changhua-Yunlin and Dashang in Changhua. The South Bank connecting channel runs south from Jiji in Nantou to Changhua Township in Yunlin, spanning 38 kilometers. It supplies irrigation water to nearly 60,000 hectares of farmland in Nantou and Yunlin areas, industrial water to the Yunlin Offshore Industrial Park, and water to the Relied water purification station for domestic use. The South Bank water intake point withdraws water at 108 cubic meters per second. It features a side channel design with 2 layers, each having 9 water intake openings. The elevation of the water intake point is 203.25 meters, and it includes an emergency gate. The South Bank grit removal tank is located about 1 kilometer downstream of the Weir, on the new riverbed in Jugong Township. It features a diversion culvert, 3 large parallel grit removal tanks, and a large partial flume with a throat width of 50 feet. Each grit removal tank operates with a water flow of 36 cubic meters per second. Every 2 channels are equipped with 1 sluice gate, and each sedimentation basin has a total of 6 sediment sluice gates. Sediment deposited in the troughs can be hydraulically flushed back into the Changhua River. The water delivery process for the South Bank connecting channel involves water from the Changhua River entering the South Bank water intake point, passing through a diversion culvert and the South Bank grit removal tank. After passing through the Changhua water intake point, part of the water flows into the connecting channel, then enters the Relied water diversion works and flows out in 5 directions: industrial water, Changhua main canal, Changhua Hydropower Plant, and branch water intake points. The Changhua main canal continues along the original South Bank channel, delivering water to the Changhua area in Yunlin. The industrial water pipeline delivers water to the Relied Offshore Industrial Park. During the Republic of China era, a total of 15 water supply systems were established in Nantou area. The water sources included surface water, groundwater, and reservoir water from the tailwater of the Sun Moon Lake Hydropower Plant, which could generate electricity and supply water simultaneously. In addition to the original water supply systems, Jiji Weir were built in 2001 in the Yunlin area and the Hushan Reservoir project in 2016 to improve water supply and address land subsidence in coastal areas of Changhua and Yunlin, as well as to supply water to the Relied Offshore Industrial Park. In the next episode, we will introduce the Jiji Weir, Relied Water Diversion Works, Relied Offshore Industrial Area, Hushan Reservoir, and related water purification stations. Stay tuned.